Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. I woke up full of the joys of celebrating the Queen's Platinum Jubilee this morning, and one by one somebody is trying to destroy that happiness, and I am going to go along to the street party. It starts at 12 o'clock here in Rochester and it ends at 4. So I did not get my cheesecake in my takeaway yesterday, so I thought I would pop into the lovely Co-op round the corner at Rochester Riverside and get some cheesecake. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 9:43 a.m.
It's 9:43 a.m. Before I went out to the Co-op, my lovely mother Jennifer rang. We had an 8-minute conversation on my mobile after I'd come back from walking Max from around the field. My mother rang. Jennifer did. She said, "What are you doing today?" I said, I don't know. Things change from one second to the next. It does. Life changes. 1 minute you're happy, 1 minute you're not, 1 minute you're okay, the next minute you can fall down. So I take things as it comes. Now, she had a long conversation with me, and at the end of the conversation, she said to me, "Well, let's not keep going on about things like mouldy old dough. It's all stale, isn't it? Going on about the same old stuff. Mouldy old dough and stale." Now that certainly doesn't describe me. I'm vibrant, I like to smile, I like to make people happy. I don't go around with the intention of making people miserable and unhappy and upsetting them and making remarks on what they look like or do you know what I mean? So around here it's the same as normal. I've had a waft of rubbish from the bin men. The bin men have collected the rubbish today. So people are still working down here in Coleridge Road. We've had 2 sets of bin men down the road, one this morning and one when I went out to the Co-op when I came back. We've had car park attendants looking to put tickets on cars down Coleridge Road, Rochester. There's hardly any decorations down the road itself. If I take the camera outside, this is Thursday, the start of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, and I can't see hardly any decorations down the road at the moment. Me, myself, I woke up really, really happy. I had a couple of parcels yesterday. I've just gone to the Co-op and got some shopping. And I'm really happy because I was watching a video, a DVD yesterday. The bin men. Tail end of the bin men there. I was watching a video yesterday about how to ignore other people's opinion of yourself. You know, ignore other people and what they think of you. It doesn't really matter. And that's what I'm doing at the moment, ignoring other people's opinion of me and carrying on, you know what I mean? It's very difficult. Right. So, I took Max out this morning before my mother Jennifer rang. So I'd already been out with my lovely Chihuahua. He's gorgeous, he keeps me company. And I walked around the field, and there was a lady with a black cap and white shorts with a husky. So she had a black cap on like mine and a white pair of shorts, and she was walking a husky around the field, a husky with blue eyes. There was various other gentlemen on the field with dogs, and I just smiled. And this guy said, "Toodaloo," to the lady with the husky. He was talking to the lady with the husky, and he went, "Toodaloo," carried on walking round, came back, and there was a raucous laughter from a woman coming out Eminem. Honestly, there was a bloke with his one legging up like that, one legging down like that, grey, and he turned round and there was all holes in the back of them. A bloke with all holes in the back of his leggings. And he had his leggings on like this. Right? And the woman was laughing her head off out of, well, I didn't see her, it was a woman's voice. You can tell the difference between a man and a woman's voice. And I thought, I've been learning how to ignore other people, because normally I get triggered. Somebody will say something, do something, and I'll get triggered, you see. So I ignored it. Walked home, the cleaners were walking down the road, the dark-haired man with the beard with the Adidas top. I've got the Queen on my t-shirt this morning. I got this off of Amazon to celebrate the Platinum Jubilee. Right? Came back and my mother rang. I hadn't been triggered, I hadn't been provoked, and she, at the end of the phone call, she said, well, let's not keep going on talking about the same mouldy old dough and stale. Where am I going today? I've taken it easy. I shall take a walk along the street party that's supposed to be happening at 12 o'clock. I'm not in London. I would have liked to have been. I do support the Queen. She's a lovely woman. She's reigned a long time. She's lost her husband. And you know, she's been through a lot. And she's brought this country through a lot. And I respect the Queen. Right? Listen, I don't want to go around swearing, being miserable and unhappy when it's the Queen's 4-day celebrations. I mean, come on, give it a rest. Really. So I'll show you what I got in the co-op. Kim was in there. Kim. And I didn't speak to Kim. Kim spoke to me. She was by the magazine. And she picked this up. Kim did. The blonde lady. She picked it up and she went, oh, you know, I'll open this and take the bag. She joked about it. I'll open that up and I'll take the bag out of it. Well, that's the sort of thing my mum would say to me, isn't it? Well, there is the whole magazine bag. It's not open. I'm going to open it for you in front of your very eyes. It's £3.35, which I've paid for with my own money. Ha ha ha. Yes, I paid for that. I was in the co-op, Rochester Riverside, at 9:28 this morning. Hello, Jubilee. Paid for. See? Receipt. That's for my mum. You can have a look at that, because that's the sort of joke my mum would make. I'd take the bag out of the packing and not pay for the magazine. Right? Let's open the Hello magazine. See, I'm opening it now. Opening that. There's the Queen on the front of the Hello magazine. And here is the lovely bag. There's the bag with the Queen's head when she was younger. And hello on the back. Paid for. And there's the cheesecake that was missing from my takeaway yesterday. New York cheesecake this is. 2 pieces of it. You don't encourage people to steal. If I do pop round to the street party, everything will be paid for. You don't encourage people to steal. And the Queen is on the front page of the Sun, and so she should be. The lovely Queen. When I came down the road this morning, there was a dark-haired guy in shorts child my hair was bright blonde, but I've never had blonde hair. Right? If you think it's funny to bully, carry on. I'm just going to ignore you. I am now ignoring people. Whatever they do, you know, Kim was rude to me at the checkout, right? Rude. And she never normally is, and I was served by a polite, nice young man. She went, go down there to me. When she normally speaks to me, she went, go down there. And she didn't even say bye like she usually does. I am now getting messages, what looks like from a jealous woman, calling me a whore, an H-A-W, and being nasty to me. And Kim asked me if I was going to that street party. And I am Kim.